Okay, YouTubers, this is video. Merry Christmas, Christmas Eve, putting together this KidKraft Mosaic magnetic play kitchen. We're blessed to have a 4-year-old girl and a 2-year-old girl in our family. They're going to have a ball with this thing. It's not fun to put together, but it'll be fun to watch them playing with it. So I did part 1 and part 2, going through the steps in the and I don't know if it's going to help you or not, but I went through all the 44 steps of putting this thing together. And the main thing we ran into was we used some of the long screws to begin with, where we should have used a short screw. The long screw is screw A, that's this length, and the short screw is screw C. We just took off and started using A's all the way, and we ran out of A's. We should have used C's down here when we first started putting the frame together. Most of the frame goes together using the C screws, and then the A screws is kind of the rest of the stuff up here at the top. So, like and subscribe if you will. Hope this helped you out. I don't know. My guess is there's 100,000 parents in the same situation putting this thing together, and I don't know. Don't waste your time looking at this if it doesn't help you, okay? So the only thing we're waiting on is to get the long screws. I'll go to the hardware store tomorrow and take one of the screws with me, and I need about 6 or 8 of the longer screws. You can see I got all these short screws left over here, and that's because I should have used them and I didn't. I dug a few screws out of my toolbox, but I'm afraid to use them. So I'm going to go to the hardware store in the morning. I think they'll be open. And so we have to put this board up here, up top. I think we have some more screws to put in right here where these holes are, and right here where these holes are. And then we'll also have to put this door on here. This door right here goes here when we get the top on. So that's pretty much all we have to do still to do. My grandson is 14 and he was a tremendous help. He was better than I was at putting this thing together. I did want to mention on this screw gun, make sure you set it all the way to the lowest torque position, because it'll split the wood. The first screw we put in split the wood right here. Part of it's because we were using a long screw, and part of it's because I ran it in too hard with the screw gun and too fast. So what I'm going to do is I'll get in this line here and I'll drill another hole back in here somewhere to try to get it to hold, because that's not going to hold with any kind of weight on it right there. And I'll probably take it apart and put some glue back in there to glue it back together. So without that, the other mistake we made is we skipped, I think it was step 13, and we didn't put this piece in, this little slot, before we put the countertop on. So before you put the countertop on, this piece has got to go down into this slot right here. This piece can go in later. It's a brace that goes on the back. But this piece has got to go in before the countertop goes down. Okay, hope this helps you too. And we try to make videos just to help make your life easier. Hope this did. And I hope we didn't waste your time. I don't know how it's going to turn out, if it's going to turn out helpful or not. Have a great day. Have a Merry Christmas, and God bless.